Today, health experts across the globe are raising concerns about the newly discovered COVID-19 variant, Omicron, which was first identified in South Africa on the 24th of November. Later, on the 26th of November 2021, the World Health Organization designated Omicron variant B.1.1.529 as a variant of concern. Overreacting or being too carefree can be risky because it's so new. There are three key factors that determine our initial response. 1. Virulence, the severity that it can cause. 2. Transmissibility, how easily it spreads. And 3. Vaccine evasion potential, the possibility of resistance to our vaccine. Virulence or severity that it can cause. It's unlikely that the vaccines will be completely ineffective. But there's a good possibility that the overall effect will be reduced. Omicron could be a real threat, or a false alarm, or somewhere in the middle of the two chances. Omicron's high mutation rate makes it a particularly worrisome specimen. Omicron has over 30 concerning mutations in its spike protein. These Omicrons shared several key mutations with two previous variants, Beta and Gamma, making them likely to be invulnerable to vaccines. Transmissibility, how easily this virus can spread. The mutations make it more prone to spread faster by binding more tightly to the ACE2 receptor and getting into cells more easily by tweaking the furon cleavage site. South Africa's COVID-19 cases almost doubled within 24 hours. Within a week, the cases have been reported in more than 25 countries. This virus appears to be replacing Delta and spreading faster. Vaccine resistance, often known as vaccine evasion potential, comes next on our list of issues. It has a lot of mutations that may make the virus better at evading immunity. Thus, high potential to evade the vaccine antibodies. However, we must still wait and learn much more clearly. According to the expert, an infection in immunosuppressed person may have given the SARS-CoV-2 virus time and opportunity to evolve into new strain. Genetic sequencing of viral samples from this cohort should thus be priority. So, what can we do while we wait for more information, despite the fact that we know the genetic sequence of this virus? Technology does not exist to reliably predict the virus's behavior changes. To understand more, health officials are beefing up testing, whole genome sequencing, case investigation, and contact tracing. Therefore, additional researches and tests on this variant are so crucial. We need to focus more serious consideration on our immunosuppressed patients, since this is where the virus may continue to mutate. The next concern is when to press the panic button. We'd like to be ready for anything. The concern is good, but we don't want to go completely off the rails with our response. Over-aggressive travel restrictions do little more than slow the spread. In fact, before it was identified, the virus had gone global. The global response was swift. Many countries have banned flights from South Africa, but countries should not be penalized for reporting the mutant viruses. Well, that being said, sitting on your hands and waiting for definitive proof is not the best way to handle a virus as well. For the time being, health officials are advising people to get vaccinated, forget not to get a booster dose, and follow public health regulations. By adhering to the COVID guidelines, as well as adopting additional layers of protection, individuals can play a role as well as help to protect others from catching and spreading the virus. As winter nears, it's time to take action. It is around this time of year that respiratory viruses are often common. Wear masks in public places where you don't know everyone's immunization status, and thus get your flu vaccine as well. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces using regular household cleaning spray or wipes. The discovery of Omicron in South Africa shows the importance of conducting active surveillance for new and circulating strains in all countries. A lot of assumptions on the Omicron need to be confirmed through continued monitoring for now. The current problem, the Delta, should not be overlooked, even while what is known and unknown about Omicron continues to dominate the news and the attention of many health experts. It's important to remember that the Delta issue is not yet addressed as we prepare for Omicron. Because the Delta variant is still in circulation, it is far preferable to get vaccinated than not to be vaccinated. Vaccination continues to be the #1 solution.